let me guess, you're a fan of anime. The crazy thing is, I am too. It's almost like I don't have almost 100 videos talking about nerdism. But if you're a true connoisseur like me, then I can assume you've seen quite a bit. If you've been watching the genre for years, then you know about those animes that just stick with you. Some of them are pretty good and they'll be memorable no matter what. And while other animes, I just don't know why I don't forget you. Specifically, I'm talking about you, Sword Art Online. But before we get started, I want to see if we can get up to 50 likes for this video. Of course, all the support you guys give for this channel is greatly appreciated. Now then, let me shut up, because Sword Art Online, I have to talk about you. Now then, crazy enough, Sword Art Online is now more than a decade old. And it kind of just feels as if time just flew by. When the series came out in 2012, the only other new animated series that was popping was Fate Zero. And while it is true that is the best Fate season, which I will stand on my throne, Sword Art Online really had anime in a bag. Of course, there were other things airing, but Sword Art Online did things a little bit different. You see, Sword Art Online is about a young man who gets stuck inside a video game series. And well, because he gets stuck in the video game, he needs to find a way out or else he will... Now, Sword Art Online does not stay like that forever. I mean, if that was the case and he was still stuck in the game, then you would not be having 4+ seasons. Anyway, Sword Art Online's first season did very good for not just what the topic was, but A1 Pictures put some money behind this big dog. I mean, for starters, just take a listen to this opening song.
Once in my dreams, I was hands on. No matter how I'm knocked around or beat and down, I will stand up.
In case you normies don't know, this is Lisa, who is one of the best, if not the best, anime songwriter ever. It's crazy too, because I'm not even joking when I say that. Lisa's made some crazy great songs for anime, and I can probably put up another one on screen that I'm sure you've heard of. But I can't demo everything for you because YouTube's pretty rough with that. Anyway, when it comes to this anime, starting it off with Lisa is pretty good. Now, the story of Sword Art Online becomes a little bit foggy for most people. Now, spoiler alert, even though this should not be one because it came out in 2012, our main character Kirito not only survives SAO, but he also picks up a little boo thing. Now, for that first one, I really don't care how he survives because it sometimes doesn't make sense. But because he got himself a little boo thing, it's okay. Asuna is one of the most iconic female protagonists of anime. Now, I wouldn't really say it's because of her marvelous strength, but she was important enough to get her own reimagined story. And I mean, this bad boy was in theaters, and you can best believe I was there. I can't say I walked out of that theaters with a thumbs up, but at least I was there for opening day. And then when it comes to Kirito, everyone wants to copy paste him. I can't even name how many animes I've seen with Kirito lookalikes. Now, it is true he is a young man that's in high school age with black hair. I mean, I'm sure that is pretty standard. But instead of these animes and mangas making their characters look like Yu-Gi-Oh, they decided to make him look like Kirito. So you could assume that they're doing pretty good for themselves, right? Well, that is until we get into the next following season. I would say every other season past SAO's original season is bad. You see, the whole story of having a character that is fighting for his life to survive in a game was pretty good. But once they go over to the next games, it all goes to crap. When the Elfheim story starts, they have a lot of people that have fairy abilities, but it's supposed to be people that are not trapped in the original SAO. That is, until you realize that Asuna is still trapped in the original SAO, because some weird creepazoid decided to keep her in the game because if he can't have her in real life, no one can have her. And I can tell you right now, man, the things that they do, oh my gosh. But Elfheim Online's fighting scenes weren't that bad. I mean, the premise of doing sword fighting with magic inside the air was pretty cool, even though for some reason they decided to make every character an elf. And also because of this arc, they decided to give Kirito a new love interest, which is his sister. So anyway, moving right along to Gun Game Online, this part was a little bit creepier. There was this random Reaper guy that had the ability to shoot you and take away your life in the real world. At some point, as a main character within Sword Art Online, you have to think, why would I put myself in this situation time and time again? But maybe Kirito believes every single time he can get some new drip, even if he looks like a crossdresser. I tell you right now, Elfheim Online and Gun Game Online are fighting for which season is worse. I can for sure say the most recent arc of SAO is probably the best. The new arc of Alicization puts Kirito back into the gaming world again. But this time he is now living with other characters that are NPCs. The thing is, these NPCs only know about the world that they live in currently. Therefore, to us, these people are not real. However, to their own world, they are. We are also introduced to a new companion partner named Yu-Gi-Oh! I am also going to say this because this is a fact. Yu-Gi-Oh is the best character that SAO has ever made. Now again, this part does stand for 2 different seasons straight, and I will not lie, there are a lot of problems when it comes to Alicization. I mean, there's just so many of them, I should make a second video about it. That being said, I still believe that Alicization has the best world building of SAO period. Plus, they decide to tease us that there's going to be something in the upcoming future. And let's just be completely honest, it's going to be another SAO season. SAO is set up very well to probably never stop. They can continue to pull out random scenarios out of their... And every single time, we're gonna come back and eat it because we know these characters. I mean, just smack Asuna somewhere in here, we're going to watch. And truth be told, Sword Art Online has inspired a lot of new animes that we watch today. I'll be honest, I'd be surprised if Solo Leveling even existed if it wasn't for Sword Art Online. So maybe this is the reason I just can't get it out of my mind. I'm sure nobody is saying that this is the best anime in the world, I could probably stand on that. But it's wrong to say that this show is not memorable. So SAO, I have to tip my hat to you because of that. But until the next Sword Art Online video, we should talk about another show that was inspired by it. So we talked about Solo Leveling a little while back and it is banging. So go check out that video if you've not seen it over here. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, take care.